officially 12 weeks out today. I did my morning check-in with my coach, waiting for her to get back to me. So it's Monday, woke up this morning, did my check-ins. Yesterday, on Sundays, I have like a full recovery day and refeed day. I had to do cardio yesterday because Saturday was the women's workshop. It was so much fun. Little side note, it was super cool being around a bunch of inspiring, like-minded women. Of course, a bunch of bodybuilders, but I think I'm trying not to like get in my head too much. It's crazy because I know that like when your food gets low and you're just going through something stressful like this on your body, mind, soul, etc., there's a lot of ups and downs, and I definitely had a lot of ups and downs this last week and weekend. I just got really overstimulated on Saturday and I rushed down to my car. First of all, I was hungry as fuck, so that played a part into it. But I literally was sitting in my car crying, eating a rice cake, and I'm like, this is just my life. So imposter syndrome, and just brought me back to a place that like I felt last year when I went to my first posing seminar. And I'm trying not to cry because I'm just feeling like I need to cry. I felt like I needed to cry like all day today, so maybe I should just let it out. I don't know. I've been feeling like I need to cry since last night, but I told you guys this was going to be raw, and that's why I started a YouTube channel, so I can like show stuff like this. But like, this shit's not fucking easy. But I'm really glad I'm doing it. And I don't know, I have imposter syndrome really bad. Like, I know this is where I'm supposed to be and what I want to do, but it's just really fucking hard. But yeah, I'm gonna stop being a little bitch. I'm gonna drive home because I'm like all the way in Bellevue. I'm fine. So yeah, I don't know. I just need to go home and ground myself and like zen out. I'm probably just like really overstimulated. I feel like I absorb everyone's energy, and like there's a couple times where a few people start crying when we're talking. Like there's a lot of emotions going on in there. And even Tangi, the woman that was running this show, like cried for a second, and I've just been feeling like I needed to cry since then. So like, I don't think, maybe you guys know, but like I want this so bad. Like I feel like, I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna start driving home.
Getting very lean and almost pushing it to the other extreme where you're getting a little uncomfortable, feeling a little thick. But it's so important to have the progress tracking there because we see each other, or we see ourselves every day. So it's hard to see those little changes. Like I'll talk to my clients and they're like, I just don't feel like anything's happening. And I'm like what's going on? What are you talking about? And I'll put photos together where when we started to where they are now, and they won't even believe it because we see ourselves every day. So our mind, just like our body, is gonna adapt to what we're seeing.
something new I added in today. Also, I'll put my coach's link so you guys can get 10% off. Because, of course, I'm going to plug her. I don't have any codes yet. Maybe one day I will. But I started using Raw Burn. It's a thermogenic. You take it in a fasted state. So I took it this morning. I was debating whether I was going to do a cardio or if I was going to do my lift first. And I really was just super excited to start my program today. So we went and we lifted first. I did eat a pre-workout meal. So I took this fasted on an empty stomach because it has yohimbe in it. And you're supposed to take that in a fasted to semi-fasted state. So we took this fasted. You got to drink it fast because it kind of turns like, if you've ever taken fiber or like Metamucil, it gets thick puddingy consistency. So I'm glad my coach gave me the forewarning for that. So take it like a shot. It tastes good. But this, hopefully, gonna shed a little more body fat. The prep face is coming in. I'm a little puffy because I had refeed day yesterday, so I had a lot of carbs in my system. But I'm really happy because I handled the carbs a lot better in my system yesterday. And again, I forgot to give you guys the code. It's code, and I'll put it up on the screen, D Rainwater. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's the code for 10% off. So, I guess what I'm doing for my post-workout meal. I've been on a fucking smoothie kick. And I'm kind of pissed because I'm super spacey today. I've just been spacey lately, but I don't know if you guys can see this. I forgot to do a whole last part of my fucking program today. So, I don't know. We'll fit that in tomorrow, or maybe I'll just do it next week. It's a new beginning of a program. I do this for my clients too. Like, it's gonna feel a little weird when you start a new program. Take your time, really like look it over before you go to the gym. Make sure you know what you're doing so you don't end up like me and skipping a whole last part, because I missed crossover cable kickbacks. And first of all, I like doing kickbacks, and second of all, who doesn't want a juicy booty? So that sucks, but we'll get into it next week, I guess. I'm obsessed with, and I'm sure you guys have seen this if you follow my Instagram, the True Nutrition pea protein isolates that they have. It's kind of gross if you're just drinking out of a shaker bottle, so don't get me wrong on that, because I've had this, like, I'm a texture person, it gets a little too fucking thick for me. But if you're using this in the Ninja Creamy or to make a smoothie, this bulks it up so much, it makes it seem like so much more food. And honestly, it's not gritty or grainy. So the True Nutrition, super cool too, because they also have like a vegan protein coffee, which nobody has. And as a person who can't have whey, it kind of makes me sad because I can't drink any of the protein coffees out there. Also, side note too, I freaking love this bodysuit. Probably gonna live in this in spring, but we're gonna make a smoothie out of this guy for my post-workout. Okay, totally off subject. Well, not really off subject, but welcome to my office / exercise room / oh shit room. That's my oh shit corner. I need to get something to like seriously fucking close that off. That looks wild and crazy. I'm not sick. Cold things hurt. My asthma. Hurt my asthma. They make me cough because I've been working on something super cool, and not that I need a third business venture, but I just want to share with you guys. And again, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I've been kind of passionate and having super fun because I love like making and creating things. Also, this is all my nail stuff because your girl does her own nails, and she has since COVID. I'm gonna redo them probably today. Maybe I'll show you guys what I do and how I do that. Would you guys like a nail tutorial? Because I can do that. I buy everything off Amazon. Started during COVID, and I'm never going back. But I just have like these childhood memories of making jewelry with my mom. So like this makes my inner child so happy to be able to do. But I really want blingy earrings. Like, you know, the girls like bodybuilding, like show day, you have like these cute little rhinestone earrings that like drape down with your sparkly bikini, and it's like the whole thing. And like it matches the shoes. Like, I can't find a company that makes them big enough for my stretched ears. And at first I was like, maybe I'll just do clip-ons, but like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with all this like ear skin? I tried leaving my ear jewelry out to see if they will shrink up. This one didn't shrink at all. This one shrunk 2 sizes. So now I have 2 different sized earlobes, and I'm just going to have to get the skin cut off and get their surgery, which I'm going to have to pay out of pocket, and I don't have the money for that right now. So in the meantime, to make up for it, I've been making my own jewelry to wear in my ears on show day. And I'll have to check and see if she's okay with me talking about it. I think she's gonna plug it. But I posted that, here's another one. I posted that I was making these in my Instagram story, and Alex Edwards, just another fit chick, she messaged me and she's like, oh my God, can I pay you for a pair? And I'm like, well, fuck yeah, I'd like to make you a pair. Like, that's freaking sick. Her ears are stretched here 00. I'm almost done making these, but like, I'm fucking jealous of her earrings. They're 00. I don't know if it's gonna like, look how freaking cute. These are my fave. Low key, high key. I don't know if she's even gonna watch this, but high key, hope she wears these ones. So I made her these pair. I'm gonna reinforce them today and hopefully send them off soon. I made these. These were kind of my first like get into it. I'm still probably gonna send them. They're 00 also. But got these dudes, and I'm finishing up these ones right now. I'm thinking, I don't know if I have the other piece to it. I was thinking of connecting like, and again, I'm gonna have to get creative with these, but like putting that on it with it, like that would be so cute. But I don't know, I'm super excited. So if you guys are watching this and you have stretched ears and you want to compete, I make custom plugs. They're kind of janky on the back, but nobody's looking at the back. And essentially, like, I guess I can make a tutorial too if you guys want to know how to make them, or you can just pay me to make them for you. But like, I just think these are so cute. And it's just like a huge confidence booster being able to wear like the same earrings as everybody else and not having to judges look at like this floppy ass skin. Like, that's not cute. So super excited to send these out to her. I'm jealous of these ones. I want these ones. I hope she likes them. But yeah, if you guys need or want, or you just have stretched ears and you want some dangly, like sparkly chandelier earrings to wear in your stretched ears, I'll make them for you. If you have like a specific way you want them to look too, message me about it, because it's fun for me to do. I don't know what I'm going to charge yet. But yeah, that's in the beginning makings, I guess. I just realized too, since I'm in here, I added 2 new posters. And if you know, at the beginning of the year, I made myself like a vision board. It's something I've always wanted to do. I'm a really big believer in the ability to manifest whatever your dreams are, and when something feels right, you just know you're on the right path. So I'll show you. I did the women's workshop on Saturday, and there were some IFBB pros there which signed the poster. So of course I had to put it right next to my vision board. I got, you know, good old Francielli staring at me to do my fucking cardio and not be a little bitch. Oop, if you're on here, you know that's kind of what I want my bikini to look like. Tamara Sarwar is on there. I really like her. It's kind of, yeah, a little glary, but she won this year. I got to like watch on the feed of nationals. It's super fun to watch somebody that I follow on TikTok and Instagram like win that. And if you guys know, June 22nd will be my wellness novice debut. So the show poster. So I got my end date, and I can sit here, do my cardio on this bad boy, and kind of see the writing on the wall when it's coming. I knew deep down this weekend, especially at posing class yesterday, that the food was going to kind of get cut and things were going to get rushed moving along. I started from a different starting point than a lot of the other girls did. And just like I'm just at a different start. Everybody's at a different starting point. But I mean, I had to lose a pretty significant amount of body fat from the get-go. So I have looser skin. My skin is thinner. Obviously, when you guys see me, like, my veins show more. I'm leaning out on my face and my neck. And of course, on women, the last thing to lean out is their stomach, legs, thighs, under their arms, those kind of areas. And those are definitely areas where I still see 12 weeks out holding a significant amount of body fat. So things are getting rushed along. We started the fat burner this morning. I knew that was going to start 12 weeks out because I was forewarned. So, first of all, cardio is going up. Knew that was going to happen. It's really not terrible. Like, I was doing 35 minutes 6 days a week. It's got changed to 40 minutes or 240 minutes total in the week, and I can break it up as I see fit. Honestly, I kind of like just starting my morning with cardio now because it's become such a routine. I just wake up, it gets me up, I can take all my supplements fasted that need to be, gives a second for it to kind of burn through my system. And honestly get to watch like YouTube channels or like TV shows while I'm doing my cardio, so I don't mind it in the morning. So I probably keep it at 6 days a week for 40 minutes because I kind of like it. I don't know. So I have my treadmill at home. I can do that, or I can even go to the gym and do it. Probably just do my treadmill because I'm comfy. I like to hang out with the girls while I do that. But I didn't expect this until 8 weeks out, so this is going to be a little different. I'm now on a meal plan 6 days a week. This is the first time, pretty much my entire existence, I've been on a meal plan. I've always been handed my macros and just kind of gone from there. So let me save this real fast. So my meal plan really isn't that different than what I'm eating. I'm still eating my usual breakfast. Everything's exactly the same there. So that's good. My meal 2, I am eating cod. Just as I suspected, the carb count is super low. So no potatoes with my meal 2. I was eating cod and potatoes usually with that meal. So this is literally just cod. I do get to keep my pickles. So I'm really excited about keeping my pickles. I still got avocado and some romaine lettuce to bulk the meal because literally it's just cod, pickles, avocado, and lettuce. That's my meal 2. My meal 3, I'm not giving my macros. I'll just give you guys, I'm not even really looking at the macros. I'm just looking at the meals because the reason why you're giving a meal plan is because it's probably dipping to a point where it's going to fuck with your mind. And it's definitely, if I start counting carbs on this, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? This is the lowest carbs I've ever been on in my life. Also low fat. So it's basically just protein and enough carbs to maintain my muscle mass and energy. So, meal 3, which I'm excited for. Cooked shrimp. Lettuce again. I get to keep all my salsa. I get 90 grams of salsa. That's super exciting. And I still get avocado. So I'm excited about that meal because that's super yummy. Again, there's a little bit higher carbs on this than the last meal, but all of the carbs are pretty much coming from the salsa. So you do the math there. Maybe a little from the avocado. So my pre-workout meal doesn't really have fat in it anymore, which I'm excited because I don't like a lot of fat in my stomach before I work out. So I'm fine with that. I don't get my little honey mustard olive oil concoction that I've been doing. It's literally cod and rice. So probably add hot sauce to that. I like the hot sauces. Post-workout, I get my protein. I get my banana. I'm super fucking excited because I get nut butter with that meal. I can't wait. She probably did that because it's usually my last meal of the night. She asked me on Saturday what my last meal usually is, and it's my post-workout. So typically I would keep my fats 5 or below. It's pretty much at that right now with that amount of nut butter because it's so minuscule. It's 10 grams of nut butter. So it's like 5 grams of fat. I'm gonna give macros on that. There's 6 grams of fat. Usually keep it under 5, but it's still relatively low. But it's probably for my hormone function at night and to keep me full throughout the night because I'd be waking up hungry as fuck. I get a rice cake, so I'm probably gonna have. Honestly, I'm probably gonna make a little smoothie situation with my protein again and the banana because that fluffs up. Like I drank that. I'm not gonna have all the fruit with it, but a little bit of banana in here, and I have like a chocolate banana split protein. I can just use the lemon cake one that's in this meal plan, but I'm fine with that. And then I get a rice cake with almond butter, like. So yeah, that's not gonna be too bad. I have 2 check-ins a week, so now I do a check-in on Monday, which is usually my post-refeed day, and then I also do a check-in on Thursday. And the reason being is because I'm just one of those people that we were trying to figure out what was causing me to spill over so much and get so bloated and honestly just like gassy and upset stomach from eating so many carbs. I think it was a multiple problem issue, but I think the core of it was that I was taking a GDA. My carbs are so low that I probably didn't need the amount of GDAs that I was taking because I'm also taking inositol, which does kind of the same thing. If you guys don't know, buckle down because I'm going to explain it to you really like simply. Inositol with women who have PCOS basically helps a bunch of things, but mainly I was taking it to help my insulin resistance. So it's a carb shuttler. It kind of tells the cells to turn on to allow the blood sugar that's floating around in your system to be utilized by the cells, which is what it's supposed to do, not just float around in your system and cause inflammation. The GDA basically does the same thing. It helps tell your cell doors to open and allow the blood sugars to be utilized in your muscle for energy, glycogen storages, yada yada. It's not floating around your system anymore, causing inflammation and causing blood sugar spike. So when you have those kind of products in your system and it's not really needed and you're already absorbed all the carbs, the product, like the GDA, can sometimes, especially has berberine in it, sit and ferment in your gut. And I know a lot of people swear by berberine and I think it's an amazing product, but like I've tried taking berberine before, even before I was like this far into weight loss and being healthy in my lifestyle, and it did cause some weird issues. So I'm wondering if maybe my body just can't handle berberine for some reason in my gut. When I was working with my naturopath and doing berberine, it would do really weird things. Like I'm a person with PCOS and also on birth control, which, long story short, I might not be on birth control after this summer. There's some personal decisions that I'm trying to go through to heal my hormone function. And part of it is figuring out where my new baseline is because I'm at a different body fat percentage and my body's functioning a lot more differently than the reason why we put me on birth control in the first place. Part of the reason why I'm on the specific birth control is for my PCOS to control some of my symptoms, which I think it has helped with some things, but it's a combination of being on the birth control and having PCOS. I don't even remember the last time where I've had a period. And the farther I get into this prep life, I did notice when I started taking the GDA and my body fat started getting lower, I got what I thought was a period. I don't know if that's what it is, but I do know the last time when my body wasn't functioning normally and I was about 200 pounds, I also took berberine to try to help see if that would help the insulin resistance and help lose weight essentially. And same thing, I had some spotting and I thought it was a period, and me and my naturopath thought that it was either one, disrupting my gut biome, which I think it is doing because this is the second time I've noticed those symptoms with the bloating, the gas, the spotting. I think the berberine is really just sitting, not getting utilized and fermenting in my gut and probably knocking my gut microbiome off. Berberine is also a really powerful antimicrobial, so it will kill off things in your gut also. But if it's killing off too much bacteria, essentially the good bacteria, and maybe the strong bacteria that's not the best to be sitting in your gut is left there and food mixes with that, well then you just basically are fermenting bacteria and food in your gut, and I think that's what was happening to me. So yeah, I feel a lot better after yesterday's refeed. I didn't get any of those symptoms, and I even had a carbonated fizzy water and it still didn't really upset my gut, so that was exciting. I was just really happy to see that I wasn't spilled over. But yeah, so that's the new protocol. I'm on a meal plan now. Weight didn't really move this week. We were getting off a deload last week, so we didn't change anything. Typically, when you get off a deload, you wouldn't want to change anything the first week back because your body's adjusting to new equilibrium again. So that's why nothing changed, but now that I'm dying, it was really long-winded, but that's my check-in. That's where we're at. Thursday, I'll do another check-in and see. I bet you the weight will go down. I already feel a little less bloated as the day's gone on. I don't look as puffy in my face. So yeah, I bet you by Thursday we'll drop weight again, and we'll kind of see where we're at then. So it's Thursday. I pretty much just woke up. Woke up late. Usually I'm up to do cardio before work, but I don't have any clients today. All I have to do is just some workouts, some client programming for their workouts, and I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Happy that I woke up 139.6 today because that's the lowest weight. I mean, each weight that I'm getting every week when I go down is the lowest weight that I've been pretty much in my adult life. So it's super exciting, and I know weight isn't everything, but I'm excited to see that the lines are popping out, that I'm going down in weight because I'm putting a lot into this prep and a lot into this show day, and I just want to show it my absolute best, and it's just by checking the boxes. So, okay, by the time you guys are watching this video is obviously uploaded. I'm currently working on this video right now, but I was just like, man, I didn't even like film up close to this. I've been really bad at filming this week, you guys. Life is just lifing. You think you have more hours in the day than you actually do, but all in all, I'll just give you an update because it's Sunday. It's Easter Sunday. So, yeah, it's the end of like my 12 weeks out. We changed to the meal plan. We changed my workouts. It's a lot more like output, like calories out, and a little less like geared towards building muscle. So just to get a pump, to make sure there's blood pushing through the muscle, to maintain the muscle that I have. But more focused on getting me conditioned for the show, which is where I need to be. So I started the week at, I believe, let me grab my phone. So we started the week at, wow, the internet's loading real slow here. So I think this was Monday. It was 141.6. And as of this morning, I'm 138.4. So the meal plan's doing its thing. The workout's doing its thing. We increased cardio. Like, it's just kind of calories in, calories out right now. Today's a refeed day, which is good because I've been hungry as shit this week. But I think this week I really had to lean into the fact that I chose this process to go through. And if you guys saw me talking about this earlier on Instagram this week, it's still like resonating really hard. I'm at a point where it's kind of uncomfortable and it's going to get worse. And this is exactly what I signed up for. And I mean, besides the fact that I'm hungry as soon as I eat and all I can think about is food, and I know I'll be able to eat again, so it's really not that big of a deal. And the workouts are just getting a little bit harder, so I'm just really having to dig deep and push. And a lot of people can like focus in on the negatives of this, but I'm trying to stay positive because I think having a positive outlook is gonna get me farther than having a negative one. I'm just trying to keep my eye on the prize. I've definitely had imposter syndrome this week, as you guys saw. If I added the part of me crying in my car, which I probably will because I'm being real with you guys, like that actually happened and I've been crying a lot. So just emotional, Prep definitely amplifies everything when you're depleted food wise and energy wise, and your cognitive function is like down. Like sometimes I feel like it's up, but it's down. Like my threshold for things right now is real low. I'm just trying to remind myself that it's a privilege that I'm going through this, and I'm really lucky that I'm in a place health wise where I can put myself through the ringer like this, because if I started this last year where I was, my hormone panel by itself with my PCOS and everything, I just would not have done well, and my body would have really suffered, and it probably would have made myself fucking sick. And I would have had to probably pull out. I would have just looked trashed. Like I just wouldn't have looked good. So, and body image is another thing. I go up and down. Like I have weeks where I'm like, wow, I'm feeling really good. I feel like I fit the category really well. And some weeks I just feel like, wow, I'm probably going to get last place. But you know what? Going to the women's workshop and hearing Tansy talk about her journey and how she made it to the Olympia and finally won in her division, which is fitness. She started dead last and she ended up placing first place. It took a while. It was a lot of trial and error. And I'm like, I finally let my coach know this week because I feel like I'm dead set on it and I have my heart set on it, and maybe it'll change, but I feel like I'm in the right place for where I need to be, and my heart is in this and my mind is in this, and I really like this sport a lot and the character that it builds, and I would like to go for my pro card one day. I know it's going to take a while. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in 1 year. It happens to people, but not very often. Like, it's got to be a perfect storm. You got to be pretty much genetically fucking gifted. And I've done a little shit to my body to like push me back. Also, I have really dry skin today. I don't know. But I'm in this. Tomorrow will be 11 weeks out. And I'm excited. Like, there's a lot of exciting things coming up. So I'll keep you guys posted on everything. Thank you guys for everyone that follows and subscribes me and like listens to me talk on here. A lot of people have reached out this week and said how inspirational I am and how it's pushed them, but you guys can literally do anything you want to. It doesn't have to be health or fitness. It can be that business venture you want to go on. It could be, if you want to run a mile and you never have before. If you want to even just step foot in a gym and you never have before. It could literally be anything. You guys can do what you want. The mind is really powerful, and if you push into that discomfort day in and day out, little things in life just aren't going to faze you anymore. So that's my biggest takeaway, if you guys could take something away from this. But I'm gonna go edit this video. So I have shit I need to do today, but I'll see you guys next week. I'm trying to be better about posting these at least once a week, so when you see these, it'll probably be 1 week out because I have more time on the weekends and I really just am depleted at night when I go home and I just want to go the fuck to bed. So I'll see you guys at 11 weeks out. I might do a Q&A. If you guys have ideas or like questions, things you want to know, personal life about me, like what it's like taking care of the paralyzed dog, what's it like running a business and prepping for a bodybuilding show at the same time, how do I find time to get things, how do I meal prep, whatever it is, comment down below. Send me a message on Instagram. Let me know what you guys want to see. I know there's some people that want to just overall health stuff, some meal planning tips, what I like to wear to the gym. I mean, that one's kind of obvious. You guys always see me wearing dark sport. I do have, I'm trying some other stuff, but it's hard to find clothes that fit right now. So I'll let you guys know as I try it on. But let me know if you guys need anything, and I hope you all have a good week.